be a new wood, you'd certainly want to protect as much of that as you can.
Good morning. How y'all doing? Glad to have you with us on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, and we're on every Saturday morning right here on News 13 WMBB. And we just appreciate you doing business with our sponsors and keeping the show on air. Because I tell you, when you do business with our sponsors, okay, they're able to pay me. Okay, and I'm able to pay the TV station. That keeps this show going. It keeps it on the air. So, and my sponsors, that's the best you're going to find, okay? That's why I've got them on this show, okay? I want you to do business with them, because there's a lot of bigger places around here that sell a lot of more stuff and everything, okay? And you may get it for a little less, you know, but they're not supporting this show, okay? My sponsors support this show. They pay for it, and as long as you do business with them, they'll pay me, and because you pay them, and everybody's happy. Okay, but bottom line, I want to remind you about the frozen food and frozen vegetable and fruit sale. You can order. You can start ordering now, and we're gonna have all that information coming up with the numbers and everything. So you need to get in on this, okay? Because the pickup is going to be July the 18th. Okay, you'll be able to order through the 16th. That's on a Thursday. Pickup will be 18th from 1:30 to 5. But if you get there at 2 o'clock, you won't have to stand in line. Sometimes you have to stand in line if you get there at 1:30. But you get there at 2, Paul says you can just about get in and out. Okay, but y'all get this in. This is a good deal. Take that stuff and break it up, put it in the freezer. Get ready to come home for dinner or something. Just take it out and put it on the stove, and you're ready to go. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, watermelons. Paul Davis, and we talked about that. Paul Davis he's got his watermelons coming in, folks. You know, Paul's big in the watermelon business and everything, but he grows his own watermelons, beautiful watermelons. They got them up there. You need to go up there and get them. Don't get them anywhere else, because these are grown right in Chipley, Florida, and it's the best you're going to find. I guarantee you, the price, you can't beat the price. And these are big watermelons, okay? Paul watches his stuff closely. When he plants and grows stuff, you know, he watches it real close. He knows what he's got. He knows what's growing, and he knows how he's fertilizing everything and all. Paul's been in this business a long time, so y'all go up to Main Street Market when you get there and pick you up one of them watermelons. When you go get your frozen vegetable stuff, get you one of them watermelons. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we're going to want to remind you about today. They're having a big event at the Council on Aging up in Chipley, Florida. It's a fundraiser, and they're going to have the bikers and everything up there. They're going to have a big fish fry up there. So y'all, I think it's 9 or 10 o'clock. Y'all can get on up there about 9 to stay, you know, for lunch and everything and whatever. But I don't know the exact cost of this, $5 or $6 or something like that. But that's today now, so we're gonna get up here and get some footage of that. So maybe we'll see y'all there, okay? And let's see. I think that's all on that. Oh, a lot of people sometimes call me and they ask me certain things. Have you heard about this? You heard about this? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? You know, because a lot of people don't get the news like they're supposed to. Some people can't, where they live, you know, they can't get TV and stuff, and they just always want to know, you know, ask me about stuff and everything. And I don't watch a whole lot of it, but anyway, I just wrote a few things down. So having said that, I'm gonna change gears. Okay, how about that? Let's change gears. Okay, let's see. I want to remind you here that this past week, the South Carolina, the governor signed a thing to take down that Confederate flag they got up there that's been there for who knows how many years, going down all with the rest of all them. Also, the owners of a mom and pop bakery have just learned there's a significant price to pay for following their religious beliefs. Aaron and Melissa Klein, the owners of Sweet Cakes by Melissa, have been ordered to pay a $135,000 fine in damages to a lesbian, that's two women that like each other, lesbian couple, after they refused to bake them a wedding cake in 2013. Now they're being fined because they refused to do that because of their religious beliefs. Oklahoma Governor Mary Fallin said Tuesday the Ten Commandments monument at the Capitol will stay there despite the state's Supreme Court ruling it violated the Constitution and must be removed. Good for you, Miss Fallin, Miss Governor Fallin. I appreciate that. I know a lot of other people do too. At least 45 ISIS fighters reportedly die after eating Ramadan meal in Mosul. at least 45 ISIS fighters reportedly die after eating Ramadan meal in Mosul. I don't know how you pronounce that, but anyway, hey, send some more over there. Feed them. Them boys need feeding. Y'all get over there and feed them. They need something to eat, okay? Get your 45. Y'all can hold more than 45. Send some more over there. Anyway, TV Land, the TV network, TV Land, pulls the long-running Dukes of Hazzard show because of the Confederate flag on top of the orange car. Well, golfer Bubba Watson, he's the owner of that original car, says, doggone it, he's going to paint over that Confederate flag because that's what is politically correct he's supposed to do because nobody likes it. So he's going to paint over it orange, okay? He's going to cover it up. He used to like you, Bubba. He used to like you, you know, but... TV Land also pulled the long-time running Cosby show because Cosby admitted to buying drugs to give to women he wanted to have sex with. Now, I can agree with that, okay? That's okay. Y'all pull that show off the air because that's bad stuff right there. But anyway, that's some of the news, and I just wanted to let y'all know that because some people ask me about different things. So let me switch gears here now. There we go. Okay. Hey, how y'all doing? Back on down home in the Tri-States. I also want to tell you now that the views and opinions expressed on this show are mine, okay? Ron Jones, that's my views, and that's my First Amendment right. I can express my views and opinions because I've got the right to do that, First Amendment, okay? When they tell me I can't, they're taking my First Amendment rights away, or tell you can't do something, you know, expressing your rights and everything. So I just want to tell you that it's not on behalf of my sponsors or the TV station or anything. When I express my views and opinions, it's mine, okay? Mine. Nobody else's but mine, okay? That's just the way I feel. I'm a religious man, and that's the way I feel. And anyway, I'm kind of on my soapbox, but that's okay. Hey, you know, it's going to be a law to get on your soapbox pretty soon, so, you know, we'll have to take that in consideration too. But y'all stay with us. We're going to have our draw in just a minute. We're going to give away a catfish holder from Richard Clark, okay? We're going to give one away, and we're going to give away our lunch buffet for 2 at Angels in Chipley, Florida, and we're going to be drawing out of our Easy Scaler.
Don't trust just any tree removal service. Depend on Easy Care Tree Removal. Easy Care employs only highly trained, highly knowledgeable, and highly recommended tree removal experts.
You didn't start this kind of work yesterday, did you, JD?
No, sir. I've been doing this for about 6 years.
The name says it all, folks. Easy Care takes special care in assuring that your property is not damaged. That's why Easy Care is the most sought-after tree removal service.
That's the owner right there. Y'all might know old Pee Wee.
No job is too large. No job is too small. And no job is too difficult with Easy Care. Don't wish you had called someone else when the job's not done right. Call Dow Morris today.
At Easy Care, our main goal is to keep the homeowner happy.
Dow will give you an estimate that's in line with your budget. Easy Care, as easy as a phone call away. 850-527-6291.
Where are the places you're most likely to encounter a tough, rugged, aggressive, yet gentle rhino?
Up and down the rivers and lakes, everywhere that I go, people are doing double takes, checking out my rhino. No doubt about it, it's the very best. Even my mother-in-law is impressed. Now you know what I know. Make your boat a rhino.
The best way to protect your stuff and keep it out of the elements is a quality, inexpensive, well-constructed pole barn kit from Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Known for many years as the headquarters for pole barn kits, Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has got just about any size you need. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has got them all the way up to the huge 32x60. Check them out. Tell them Ron sent you. They'll treat you right, and we certainly would appreciate it. We're going to draw first for the catfish holder. Richard Clark provided that for us. We're going to be giving away a lot more of those. But that's what this drawing right here is going to be for, okay? The catfish holder. Let's see who's going to be the lucky winner. Y'all say, get that one over there. Get that one over there. That's mine. Get that one over there. Get that one over there. Let's see what we got here. Who's going to be that? Please put my name in the big drawing. Evelyn Day. Evelyn Day, you won that catfish holder. I don't have your address or anything. You're going to have to call me. The number's on the screen. And we'll see how we can get it to you. Evelyn Day, you won the catfish holder. All right, the next drawing is going to be for Angel's Buffet, for Sunday Buffet for 2 in Chipley, Florida. And we're going to draw for that now. You also get this vacation thing. Tell her you want this when you get there, because it's waiting on you, okay? Let's see who's going to get that. Lunch Buffet for 2. Dennis Owens. Dennis Owens, and I believe he's over in Ponce de Leon. He's won a lot of stuff on this show too. You got to get your name in if you're gonna win. Dennis Owens, you won a lunch buffet for two at Angels in Chipley, Florida. Just go in there any Sunday and tell her you won it on the show with Ron.
One of the guys that was in camp, Eric, he actually had owned that outfitting business and sold it 5 years ago. And he told me, after we had found the bear, he said, RD, he said, I'll tell you, I really doubted what you were doing, if it would work. And I guess it's so natural to me now because this is just what I do. Mm-hmm. But my forefathers did this. It's how they survived. Mm-hmm. It's how they provided for themselves. And he said afterwards, he told me 3 times while we were in camp, he said, I'll tell you, I'm very impressed because the first bear, I actually hit a rib. And I have the arrow at the point here. We'll get a chance to look at that. And it just crushed the rib. And actually I got about probably 12 inches of penetration, which was enough for double long. And so that first bear only ran about 50 yards from where I shot it.
That's it. So I didn't travel 2,000 miles or whatever it is just to play.
and I'll say this is not a testament for the hunter,
yeah.
But it just shows you that the equipment works. Mm-hmm. The proof is in the pudding.
So tell me, you did this with the stuff that I call it, your tools that you built yourself.
Tools of the trade.
And you didn't go to Lowe's or anywhere like that to buy anything. It's all nature stuff.
Yeah.
How'd you break your arrow there?
Well, this was from the first bear that I killed, and I'd mentioned that I didn't get as much penetration as I would like because the arrow hit a rib. Mm-hmm. But we have the part that was broke. Here's the foreshaft right here.
The foreshaft I guess would be this.
That's this right here. That's what fits into the river cane arrow.
The part you stained.
Yeah, well, that's blood actually.
Blood.
That's all blood.
Wow.
And there's the tip. Surprisingly, Ron, the tip is really still in great shape.
It is.
I could, if I wanted to, I could remount this and resharpen it a little bit, and it's ready for another hunt.
We'll get number 3.
And number 3, here's the hardwood foreshaft. But
well, that just shows you how tough flint is.
It really does. And here's the other part of the arrow right here that broke. Wow. But there was enough penetration to do the job, and everything held up real well.
So now what part, I guess the foreshaft stayed in him and the other part, or was it all still in him?
The foreshaft stayed in, and also I found this in the body cavity. Had to dig around quite a bit to find my point. Wow. And the foreshaft, this was actually laying where I shot the bear. Right. Or very close. It had run past a tree and broke it off. But this right here is what was actually in the bear.
Wow. And that's what took him.
Yep.
Just one arrow.
One arrow.
1 river, 2 bear, 1 arrow.
Yes.
Wow. I'll tell you what, that's amazing to see that and to know that's what you did that with, and not have to pull another arrow out and hit 2 or 3 times. Good shot, I guess.
It was
accurate shot.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I had asked the good Lord to allow my arrow to hit the mark. Mm-hmm. And when you kill an animal and you don't find it right away, of course you always wonder, even though I heard the bear make the death moan. But I asked the good Lord that night, I said, Lord, just lead me right to the bear. And so I just say, thank you, Lord, for answering my prayers.
That's the first thing I say when I come upon a situation and it all goes my way, that's the first thing I say is thank you, Lord.
Amen.
Because I've done that many a times. But this is actually the arrow. I mean the bow.
Yep. This is the bow.
And that's the one you built.
That's the one I made.
And you said these were silencers, right?
Yep. They're string silencers.
String silencers, and wow.
And people ask me, how strong is the bow? This bow is 50 pounds at my draw weight. So
50 pounds.
That's not a real strong draw weight. I mean, obviously it's enough. I've killed some other animals with it. So
I guess if you get an accurate pinpoint, where it's going, and that's where it goes.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be that powerful, I guess. if it'll do the job. So.
Put it where it belongs.
All right, Artie, you're gonna share some photos with us. This is Artie. I'll never forget the day I got my first automatic fish scaler. Sure made my fishing trips a lot more exciting. No hand scaling, knuckle grinding, scales in my face. It solved those headaches. It's built of high quality material. Scale 40 to 50 hand sized brim and shell cracker in one load. Although designed for panfish, Easy Scaler will work with any scaled fish. Scales large amounts in a short time.
There you have it, nice clean mullet.
Even cleans potatoes and greens. Clean your boat, fishing gear, and then kick back and enjoy a big old cold Coke while Easy Scaler does the work. Take my word, don't wait. Get your Easy Scaler at these fine distributors: King's Outdoors, Chipley, McCoy's Outdoors, Mariana, Southern Outdoor Sports, Dothan, Big Ben Sporting Goods, Bluntstown, Circle H Outdoors, Vernon. I love my Easy Scaler.
People ask, what's Freddie Whitfield, the best, most well-known chef from Appalachia to Destin, doing in a small town like Vernon, Florida? Well, the answer is Freddie's cooking up his famous dishes at Gunner's Oyster Bar. And old Vic Starlet, he knows that Freddie can pack the house with folks that want only the best seafood and oysters this part of the country. From his signature sauteed and steamed shrimp to his grits and shrimp, smoked and fried mullet to everybody's favorite, his low country boil, gumbo, and a host of Whitfield's other world-famous recipes. Not to mention his most popular barbecue pulled pork. Even good old Gunner demands some of Freddie's cooking now and then. So you still ask, but what is Freddie really doing in Vernon? Well, you see, folks, Freddie Whitfield likes the laid-back kind of atmosphere away from the hustle and bustle where he can just chat with the customer. Y'all come on over, and if you're going to the beach or just getting together, call ahead and order 2 or 3 pounds of them mouth-watering shrimp. Gunner's Highway 79 South in Vernon, Florida. Just tell them old Ron sent you. Hey, y'all be sure to pick up your steamed shrimp at Gunner's for the party, beach, or just for dinner. Stop by Gunner's and get your steamed shrimp. You can also get them raw or cooked. And remember, you'll never get frozen seafood at Gunner's. It's all fresh daily, folks. Tell them old Ron sent you, and we certainly would appreciate it. King's Discount Drugs and King's Outdoors in Chipley, Florida has always been Northwest Florida's top choice for prescriptions, outdoor sporting equipment, and special gifts and jewelry. For over 38 years, people have trusted and relied on King's Drugs for friendly, hometown personal service. King's Outdoors has served the hunting, fishing, and sporting needs for outdoorsmen and women throughout Northwest Florida. Ladies, for all your shooting needs or for just protection, King's Outdoors offers special service to help you with your needs. Come see the entire friendly staff at King's Drugs and King's Outdoors on Highway 77 in Chipley, Florida.
Here at King's Discount Drugstore, we'll work hard to earn your business and keep your business. Y'all come see us.
Welcome back, folks. We're with R.D. Easterling, and I just found out something that he told me. He said, did you ever have a guy that lived in Vernon that had an auto parts store? Did you ever do anything with him? I said, yeah, Frank. And as soon as he said that, I realized the 2 last names. He said, that's it. Frank used to advertise with us. You know, he had it was the Auto Value, I believe, auto parts store.
Frank's Auto Parts.
Yeah, Frank's Auto Parts.
Yep.
And when they come in there and wiped everything out, they wiped him out too. So, but this is Frank's brother. So
It is. He's actually my big little brother.
Big little brother.
He's my big little brother.
Okay, and Frank's, I think he's living down there in New Hope somewhere there. So that's okay. He got out of the auto parts business when the state come through there and got the property. So, all right, Artie, you're gonna share some photos with us. This is obviously what the big one, I guess.
This is bear number 1. This is the big bear, and there you can see my quiver and arrows and the bow right there. And I'll share a couple of shots with you right here.
Okay.
That'll kind of give you I'll move over to this right here. Okay. This really gives you an idea of the size of the bear right there.
Yeah, you can just look at his arm laying over that dirt there, and the long arm. I guess you would call what you'd call arm or a leg. Or I guess a leg, since it's got 4 of them. So.
There's another similar picture right there.
And that's the same bear.
Same bear.
Okay.
Yep, same bear, just a different pose.
And that one weighed, what was the weight on that one?
350 pounds.
350 pounds.
6.5 foot bear.
You little bitty thing standing behind him.
I'm telling you. And now I'm going to jump over here.
Okay.
This is bear number 2.
Was he taking a nap here before
you
got it?
Yeah.
I guess that was after the fact.
An internal nap.
Yeah.
And this is bear number 2 also.
And he weighed how much now?
They estimated him between 225 and 250.
Okay.
And I'll show you a picture of how I got the bear out.
That's your guide carrying him out,
No,
right?
that's me carrying him
That's
out.
you carrying him out?
That's me carrying him
Bear,
out, believe it or not.
Bear's bigger than you are,
He
man.
sure is.
Wow.
Yeah.
How far do you have to do that?
About 150 yards, that's how far that bear ran off. And of course, now I need a little help getting him on my back, but
That's about
we
3
made it
yards
out.
further than I could carry him, I think, so.
yeah.
I mean, I could only carry about 3 yards, I think, before I'd be flat on the ground. He looked like he's happy just riding along on your back.
He's riding along. He's not giving me a fuss.
I guess that's the only way you had to get him out, though, isn't it?
The first bear, it took 4 men, I mean, just about all we could do to get that bear out.
I bet he hit the ground a few times on the way out, didn't he? Wow.
So, yeah, that's the last shot
Okay.
I have of that one up there, Ron.
That's probably that'd be a good one to end with right there.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it was a happy moment though, wasn't it?
It was, I tell you what. I'll go back to what I said earlier. You know, God's been so good to me, and just to be able to do something like this is such a blessing. Just a hunt of a lifetime, and you know, I don't care how many animals that when you hunt, how many animals are around, you're not guaranteed to kill. That's why they call it hunting and not killing.
That's right.
But God had answered my prayers exactly as I had prayed them, Ron. And again, it's not a testament to the equipment. It's not a testament to me. It is really God's favor in my life.
Well, it would I guess it would have to be. You know, I mean, it's a situation where, I mean, with your equipment and stuff, it's just not something you go do every day. You know, it's you got to have some help along the way somewhere.
Yeah, He is. It's not the only time He's helped me in life.
And He'll do it again.
Amen.
Y'all stay with us. We'll be back in just a minute, folks. Well, we're back with RD's, I won't say better half, I'm going to say it's his other half, okay?
It is my better half.
Yeah, okay.
I'll say it.
Okay, well, he said it all right. Then, you promised me, and I told my wife she's looking forward to it. You're going to show her how to chew hide? Or?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You know, that's whenever a squaw, that's the top level that they can reach, is chewing the hide. And this is a true story. When we got married, before we married, I said, now open your mouth, let me see your teeth. No, this is true. And she said, what? I said, yeah, open your mouth and let me see your teeth. She said, what is it? I just opened. I told her, I said, after she did, I had to inspect her teeth to make sure they were in good enough shape to chew the hide.
She thought you were serious the whole time.
They are worn a little bit.
Well, this is Norma Jean, and y'all have seen her before, so I got to ask you, RD said he had killed this bear 100 times before he actually shot it, so I'm assuming that was, thinking about it and everything, and just picturing it in his mind and everything. Did he ever do that in his sleep? Did he ever kill this bear in his sleep?
Yes, he killed it several times before he left in his sleep.
Did you ever have to get up and go to the other room or something?
No, never got that bad. I did have to wake him up a time or two.
He never grabbed you thinking you were the bear or anything?
No.
Right? Okay. Well, I guess if you woke up him carrying out the door, then I guess you'd call that sleepwalking. Right? Okay, well, it's good that you can I guess for lack of a better word, put up with that.
Yes.
But I guess you enjoy it.
I do.
Probably as much as he does.
I do.
So, but anyway, but we appreciate you being with us, and I'm serious now. When you get the mount, we had talked about this during the break. You're having one or both of them mounted?
The big one, I'm having a full body mount
Full.
done on that. The guy that's done all of my taxidermy work in the past, Skip Harmon out of Callaway, he's doing that. Great job. He should have that bear to me by October, and the reason for that is we're having a wild game feast at our church, Grace Assembly here in Shipley, and wanted to make sure we could have that done by then also. So
well, I'm gonna get some pictures of it when you get it. So
yeah.
Look, I know you don't ever get up in the middle of the night and go get water and stuff by yourself. You don't, right? Okay, well, I can see you in here and have a slick, you know.
This big old bear.
Forget about it being there, you know. But just yell if you need
I
some
will.
help. He'll be right in there. So, and well, I appreciate it, sure do. Thank you both. And,
Thank you too, Ron.
thank you. I'll hug your neck, okay?
Thank you for
I don't
having
sit.
us.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm glad you could be with us. And next time, I guess we see you with them, maybe we'll have some pictures or some video of the big bear. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Y'all stay with us.
Hey, I turned on the television just to watch the evening news. What I saw made me want to crawl right through that tube. They were talking about a wedding, but they only showed 2 men. So I fired off an email with an invite just for them. Come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. Now in that little email, I commenced to tell them how 2 mares can't make a stallion and 2 bulls can't make a cow. Well, that takes a male and female for the species to go on. There'll be no reproduction if the plumbing is all wrong. So come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. Now we used to teach our children all about the birds and bees. Now the world is telling them do anything you please. We need to get back to the Bible, back to the gospel truth. 'Cause a million happy ganders never gonna make a single goose. So come on down to the farm, come on out to the barn. You won't see 2 roosters walking arm in arm. They couldn't make a chicken, they don't have an egg to hatch. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. When God said love your brother, I don't think he meant like that. It ain't normal. I don't care what they say, it just ain't normal.
After all the flags are gone, what's the next to go? Confederate graves. Join the sons of Confederate veterans. Help fight political correctness and keep Confederate flags flying.